opportunity is once in a lifetime.
And welcome into the ballpark. Happy to have you with us. The show brings you a matchup of division rivals. It's the Cincinnati Reds and the Chicago Cubs. The headline today, the hitting streak he's been on.
Yeah, an impressive streak. Can he keep it going in this one? Feels like there isn't a pitch he can't hit right now. Looking forward to seeing how they deal with him.
All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. All right, just about set to go. On the hill and coming off a great start, Shota Imanaga. How about a scouting report on him?
Well, this guy's just been filthy out there on the mound. Hitters batting under 200 against him, and they're just having a hard time squaring up anything, doing any type of damage. The only way he hurts himself is if he gives up the free passes and surrenders a rare home run. But outside of that, it's going to be a tough job for the opposing lineup today.
Santiago Espinal leading things off and takes a strike. Foul ball there.
Ball one.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Man, it's so tough to let a slow curveball like that one just travel all the way into the contact zone. You see it out of the hand, and you're telling yourself, off speed, stay back. But you just get too excited, you think you're going to hammer it, and you still end up way out in front.
Matt McClain now at the plate.
Too much swing and miss in his at-bats recently, striking out nearly twice in each of the last 5 games.
Shota, he has a reputation, I don't know, maybe a knack for working himself out of tough situations that he finds himself in. You know, you like that in a relief pitcher, but when you have it for a starting pitcher, a guy that can get out of a tight spot, that is pretty valuable. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Tucker makes the play, 2 down. Here's the lineup for the Reds. A really frustrating showing for them in their last game. Lots of traffic on the bases, but they left a ton of runners on base. Couldn't cash in their chances, Chris.
They had plenty of chances. There's nobody to blame it on but themselves offensively. They just did a poor job converting in those situations. You have to figure out what's your plan going to be. Maybe watch some tape from the last game. Make the adjustment. So if you get those opportunities in this one, you've got a much better chance of scoring some runs.
Line drive. Half pulls it down, and that'll do it. Nobody left for Cincinnati, and now it'll be the Cubs' turn in a scoreless ball game. Back after this on the show. Back here with my pal Singy, and getting to start Nick Martinez. And Singy, it's unique these days, but he's more of a pitch to contact type of guy.
Yeah, Boogie, he doesn't rely too heavily on the strikeout. He knows he needs to miss barrels, get some soft contact, let the defense do work behind him. And I think a guy like that can keep a good tempo, don't give hitters time to adjust or think. They can move through a ball game, and you look off, they're in line for a quality start. We'll see what he's got in this one.
Kelly Sullivan leading things off and takes a strike. Martinez, in his 7th season, he features a 4-seam fastball, a changeup, a cutter. Now a rocket to right center, way back there, and forget it, it's out of here. That one felt good. His 21st of the year, and it gives him the lead in the first. It's 1-0. That adds another game to his hitting streak, Chris.
Yeah, he's been doing so many things well at the plate, and clearly driving the ball with some authority is part of that. He's really dangerous with the bat in his hands right now. Just an excellent swing all the way around, and it had that sound coming off the bat that gets everyone's attention. Got a pitch to drive, short to the baseball, squared it up, and the backspin carried it out of here.
And up next for Chicago, Cody Sullivan. Right now with more RBIs than anyone in the National League.
Ball, back
Just
outside.
missed.
Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
That one finds the zone, and the count 1-1.
The real threats are coming up. Already given up a home run in this inning. He's going to really have to bear down.
And there's a strike on the outside corner. Just
Off the plate.
missed.
Ball
Well,
two.
he's not afraid to fall into a two-strike count. Knows the strike zone very well. So much so that I think umpires will look at him and determine whether it's a ball or strike, if he swings or not.
Encarnacion Strand steps on the bag, and that's the first out. Nice recovery after giving up the homer. Here's a look at the Cubs lineup. In that cleanup spot, a key piece for this club, Kyle Tucker.
Well, he's an important part of this lineup for sure. I mean, there's no doubt about it, Boog. It's somebody that they try to feed off of. He does a lot of things, very well up there at the plate. He's got a presence about him, and, he's a guy that you really kind of like to watch swing the bat.
Now that's smacked to right center. That's a base hit. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single. Here's Kyle Tucker. There's a buzz in the stadium every time he comes to the plate as he tries to extend his hitting streak. Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. And they'll have runners at the corners after a one-out single. And with every hit that extends his streak, he climbs higher on the all-time list. Rarely has anyone gone this far.
Yeah, Boog. 30 is about as far as most guys can take it, and he's just blown by that mark. And now it actually looks like 40 might be in play. I'll tell you this, as a hitter, it's so hard to not let that weigh on you. Every game you're going out there trying to get it out of the way as soon as possible so that you can focus on the game. Makes it a little tough to relax at the plate.
Swings and misses. And 1-1.
It's great to get on the board in the first frame of the ball game, but here's an opportunity for them to really open things up with a couple of runners on. Let's see if they can cash in.
Base hit and a run comes in.
Picks himself up at RBI. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. Hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
And next for the Cubs, Michael Busch.
Here's a hitter who's been strong in the clutch lately, more than an RBI per game over his last 10.
Busch with a homer in his last game. Swings and pulls it foul to the right side.
He's a bad ball hitter, so even if you get him to chase pitches outside the zone, he still might beat you. Not an easy out by any means.
High fly ball down the left field line. Hayes makes the grab for the second out.
Batting seventh, the left fielder, Ian Happ.
Ian Happ up to hit.
He's been such a good hitter with runners in scoring position. Some guys just take it to another level. For him right now at the plate, it's like everyone else is in slow
That's
motion
inside.
and he's in full speed.
2 on, 2 outs. Ground ball to the right side. He steps on the bag, and that'll keep more runs from coming in. Inning over. But 2 runs for him, and they jump ahead. We move to the second here in Cincinnati. It's the Cubs 2 and the Reds nothing. And welcome back to the ballpark. All set for the start of the inning. In now for the Reds, Jeimer Candelario. Shota back to work. Right through there for a strike. Candelario matched a homer in his last game. Fly ball down the line. And there's one away.
Batting fifth, the left fielder, Austin
And now it's Austin Hayes. And first offering is fouled off. And that's in for a strike. Dave Lawrence assigned to work home plate in this one.
Good umpire, Boog. Very fair, very consistent. Now, I did hear some feedback that he opens up the outside corner a little bit on left-handed hitters, which, you know, for me, I'd be kind of salty. So maybe something to keep an eye on and see if that factors into this one at all.
TJ Friedel digs in now. Yeah, that's fouled off.
Well, off to a great start. He's really cruising out there on the mound. He's got a chance to get through these first 2 innings with under 20 pitches. That could set him up to go deep into this game.
Swinging a foul out of play. 2 outs, base is empty. And a foul ball, he stays alive.
Also really good at bat. What I like about this guy, his bat stays in the zone for a long time. Gives him the ability to foul off tough pitches.
Good job to fight that one off. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Popped up, foul territory behind the plate. Sullivan makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. 3 up, 3 down for him there. We go to the bottom of inning number 2. It's the Cubs 2 and the Reds nothing. Back here in Cincinnati, here's Nico Warner.
The second baseman, Nico Warner.
To the right side, and that one handled. Slings to first, and a quick out, number 1.
Batting ninth, the third baseman,
John Birdie at the plate.
So easy to look at the big boys in this lineup, but he has been a pleasant surprise all season long.
Check swing. He went. Strike 1.
0-1.
1 out, base is empty. On the ground to third. Whips it to first. Already 2 out here in the home half of inning number 2.
Good fade and sinking action to that changeup. Got that hitter to roll over.
Back to the leadoff spot in the Cubs lineup. Kelly Sullivan, the next Cub to hit. He's already homered in this game. This is a guy you got to keep an eye on when he digs in. Definitely been known to drop a drag bunt from time to time, and he's pretty good at it, Chris.
Yeah, and he creates a sense of urgency for the defense because of the speed, because of the ability to put down that bunt.
Swing and a miss. And the count is 0-2.
0-2.
Now you see even sluggers from time to time try and use the bunt really as a way to beat the shift. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And it's a 3 up, 3 down inning. Nothing happening there for the Cubs. But they're on top 2-0. Welcome back. And coming off a series where the pitching was outstanding, we take a look at those numbers. That's in there, and it's 0-1. And ball 1. And that one clips the corner.
That's excellent location on the fastball right there early in this game. If he can do that all game, should be a good outing for him.
And down on strikes. That K is his third of the game.
A pretty good break on the curveball right there. Maybe not as down in the zone as he would have liked, but deceptive enough to get that swing and miss. And if you don't catch that pitch out front on the barrel, it bears in on you pretty hard.
And now the right fielder, Stuart Fairchild. And he bunts, but that's a foul ball. Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Well, he just went right after him there. No messing around with the off-speed stuff. Here's my fastball. If you can hit it, go for it. 3 fastballs. See you later. Definitely builds your confidence out on the mound.
Christian Encarnacion Strand in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike. Next offering is fouled back. Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. He's got it, and that is that. 9 straight retired here to start the game. It's the Cubs 2 and the Reds nothing. Welcome back. Let's check out what's been happening of late. Really been playing well.
Sullivan.
On the ground to first, and that's a fair ball. Makes the turn and heads for second. Not stopping, he's going for 3. And he's got a leadoff triple.
And that hit carries a little extra meaning, Boog. It keeps his hitting streak going. He is dialed in at the dish right now.
I don't think there's a more confident hitter in all of baseball right now. Looks like he's expecting a knock every time he steps to the plate. Runner at third, nobody out. Now it'll be the Cubs DH, Pete Crow Armstrong. Bunt attempt, but that goes foul. Runner at third, nobody out. You're in game 1 of this 3-game set. That's a base hit as a run scores.
A couple of hits in a row for him here. Solid swing from start to end. On time with everything. Really good balance. Nice extension. And he met it out front for the line drive knock. And now they've got some speed on first. So we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
So up now for Chicago, Kyle Tucker. Runner takes off. Pitch misses. Throw, save. That's a stolen base.
When your catcher's not a great thrower, you have to do a better job of controlling the running game. And that's throwing over, that's stepping off, doing whatever you can to try to keep that base stealer's rhythm off. Well, they weren't able to do it right there. They're going to have to make some type of adjustment. Our players are going to be running all game.
Man at second. Swing and a line drive, base hit out of the center field. The run comes in from second. It's an RBI single, and they lead by 4.
Well, that was a great job of letting that runner steal second base, get in the scoring position, come through with the base knock. You add a run.
Dansby Swanson stands in, singled and drove in a run his first time through. And that's off the inside edge. And that is ball 1. On the ground left side, 6, 4.
He's out.
3. And they turn the double play.
Oh, man, what a smooth double play. That was a thing of beauty from start to finish.
Baseman, Michael.
2 down, base is empty. And here's the first baseman, Michael Busch. He's 0 for 1. That one missed. Base is empty, 2 away, but 2 runs are in here in the last half of the third. Swing and a ground ball. McLean Tosses to first, and the inning is over. So 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, no one left. On to inning number 4. It's the Cubs 4 and the Reds nothing. Back here. Now the DH, Santiago Espinal. Right through there for a strike. Espinal, a former All-Star, 30 years old now, and he was born in the Dominican Republic. And a fastball clips the outside corner for a strike.
All right, now he may have not liked either of those first 2 pitches or agreed with the umpire's calls, but at this point, he's going to have to bear down and be ready to hit anything close to the zone.
Stays alive. Next pitch just misses, and the count is 1-2. And the sweeper is off the plate.
He's really tightening up his hitting zone with 2 strikes here. I love it.
Swing and a miss. Shota Imanaga with the strikeout.
Well, he didn't get the call on the mound the pitch before. Felt like he should have had him looking, I think. But, you know, that's good composure right there. He found a way to come back with another good pitch to get him to swing and miss.
McLean batting for the 2nd time, and that's strike 1. One down, base is empty. And that one fouled off. Swing and a fly ball, well struck left field. Hauls it in for the out. And there's 2 away.
Up next for Cincinnati, the shortstop, Ellie.
2 outs, base is empty. And ready to hit now for Cincinnati, Ellie De La Cruz. He's 0 for 1. And first offering is fouled off. 2 down, nobody on. Top half of inning number 4. And there's a foul ball. Outside corner, got him looking. Reds down in order. They're on the short end of a 4-0 score. And we're back. Now the left fielder, Ian Happ. And a breaking ball drops in for a strike.
Well, he hasn't quite settled in out there. 4 runs in 3 innings. He's going to have some quick 1, 2, 3 innings to pitch deep into this ball game.
Line drive, and this might be trouble. Around first, heading for 2. And it's a leadoff double to start the bottom of the 4th.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Pretty much a model swing on that one as he ripped it into the opposite field gap. And I'm sure he's going to be watching that one back on video because that's the kind of swing you want to bottle. So many positives that led to that knock.
Now the Reds manager is out of the dugout and will make a move to the pen. Nick Martinez won't go any further, and he's responsible for the runner on second, so the book isn't closed on him yet. We'll be right back.
Now pitching for
Andrew
Cincinnati.
Abbott gets handed the rock out of the pen.
41.
Still pretty early in the ball game, so this bullpen has some work ahead of him. Best case scenario might be if he can come in here and get several quick outs, kind of bridge the gap that starter left for him.
And now Nico Horner, and it drops in. Coming home. He'll score, and it's an RBI single, and the lead is up to 5. That ups his hitting streak to lucky number 13.
The Baker's dozen, Boog, and it doesn't seem like a huge number, but anytime you get to the point where you've hit in every game for almost 2 weeks straight, that's a sign of what kind of rhythm you're in.
Man at first, nobody out. And stepping in is the speedy John Birdie. That one hit to right. Fairchild makes the catch for the out. And there's one down.
Now batting, center fielder, Kelly Sullivan.
Back to the top of the lineup. Here's some real power at the plate. Kelly Sullivan. He's already homered here in this one. And first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
Boog, the runner at first needs to be careful right here. He's dealing with a pickoff artist on the mound.
Tap foul at the plate. Pointer, the base runner at first with one out. Hammers that one deep left field and forget it. Another homer. His second home run of the game. It's 7-0.
As many high fives as possible, man. This guy's a ball of energy right now and having the game of his life.
And up next for Chicago, Cody Sullivan, 1 for 2. And it finds its way through for a hit. So a man aboard now with one away. And next for the Cubs, Pete Crow Armstrong.
Crow Armstrong.
Popped up. And that's a foul ball. Still only one out here in the inning. Step off throw to first.
No, he's safe.
Here comes the pitch. There goes the runner from first. De La Cruz handles, throws to first. No chance at the double play, but the runner in motion.
Now batting, right fielder, Kyle.
So now it's the four-hole hitter, Kyle Tucker. Here's the pitch. Runner breaks for third. Hammered, base hit. Lead runner puts the brakes on, so now it's runners at first and third. Well, Singy, he is locked in there.
Well, he's really slowed the game down, and it's like he's moving in full speed, and everybody is a step or two behind. The way that he squared up that baseball tells me that he is seeing it like a beach ball.
That's a
Swanson
ball.
at the plate now. That's ball one.
1-0.
Next pitch is outside.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
That one's spoiled, and the count now 2-1. Runners on first and third, 2 away. We're here in the bottom of the fourth. There's a swing and a drive. And that one hops the wall. Here's Tucker on his way to the plate. The relay, tag, safe at home. It's 9-0. Now the Reds manager is out of the dugout and will make a move to the pen. Andrew Abbott gives way. We'll be back in a minute with a new arm on the mound. Scott Barlow comes on now.
And something to be aware of, the long ball has been a little bit of a problem for him this year.
Michael Busch getting ready to hit. 0 for 2 in this one. First offering and it just misses. 2 outs and 1 in scoring position. Fought off foul. And he can't come up with it. Still able to fire over. Misplay doesn't cost him. Inning over. But 9 batters hit in the inning. 5 come around to score. We played 4. It's the Cubs 9 and the Reds nothing. And welcome back to the ballpark. We go to the top of the 5th. So now here's the Reds cleanup hitter, Jeimer Candelario. And first offering is fouled off.
Well, these Reds just aren't putting together very many good at-bats in this one. We're in the back half of the game, and they're still searching for a base runner. He's been great out there on the mound, no doubt, but it's also been a disappointing performance at the plate to this point.
And there's one down.
And as we get deeper, it's not going to get any easier. These at-bats are going to feel more and more desperate with every out the rest of the way.
Austin Hayes will hit next. His first at-bat was a strikeout. Slice down the right side. That one drilled left field, and it stays fair. Around first and hustling for second. And it's a double. Their first hit in this one.
A late jump, and I think that was the difference on the play, Boog. It's not always easy seeing the ball off the bat. Something to improve.
Next for Cincinnati, TJ Friedl. Popped out and foul ground first time through. Gets the call, and that's strike 1. Hayes over at second, 1 down. And that one hit to first. And he handles it himself for the out.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
So up next Tyler Stevenson. Struck out swinging his first time.
Stevenson.
This one in the air. Sullivan. And that is that. So 1 left for Cincinnati, and they're down 9-0. Back here in Cincinnati, ready to go for the last half of the inning. So up now for Chicago, Ian Happ. The pitch. Just missed.
Inside.
You know, these Cubs, simply put, are producing a lot of quality swings. They have 5 extra base hits on the stat sheet so far, and that tells me they're seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well.
Hayes has it sized up. He makes the grab, and there's 1 down.
With all those extra base hits, it's easy to think we're going to see that trend continue the rest of the game. They seem to be really locked in at the plate.
Here's the second baseman, Nico Horner. On the ground to the left, and it goes just foul. There's the swing and a miss.
Well, that's that slurve right there. He threw it extremely well. You talk about just a ton of breaks. So tough to get that barrel to.
That one down the line. Safe at first as they can't make the play. And up next for Chicago, John Birdie. He's been a great free agent sign. Horner on the go. Pitching for a strike. Safe at second, and that was not close. And the pitch. Ripped to third and caught.
that at bat is a positive sign, even though it probably doesn't feel like it.
Now
He hit the
batting,
ball
the
hard,
center
but it
fielder,
doesn't always
Kelly
work out in your favor. Sometimes a defender is there to make a play.
So the batting order turns over. Stepping in, the long ball threat, Kelly Sullivan. And what a two-way player, not just offensively, but as good a defensive outfielder as there is in the game. De La Cruz tosses to first. That ends the inning. Cubs leave one, but they're still in command. 9-0. Welcome back as we take a look at how today's starting pitchers have fared so far.
Fairchild.
Shota back to work. Fastball for a strike.
0-1's the count.
Swing and a miss, and that's strike two.
Quickly in an 0-2 count, you've got to figure out a way to shorten your path to the baseball. Put it in play somewhere, then you got a chance.
Goes down looking.
Oh, there's a 3-pitch strikeout. He can do whatever he wants with the baseball right now.
Number 33, Christian Encarnacion Strand.
So digging in, Christian Encarnacion Strand. In there at the knees, it's 0-1.
Ball.
Up the middle, Swanson. 2 up, 2 down.
He's out.
The batter, number 4.
So back to the top of the Reds lineup. Santiago Espinal, the next to hit for the Reds, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. That clips a corner.
I'm impressed by the number of first pitch strikes. He's not afraid of contact. Some guys, they'll nibble just because they don't want to get hit hard. That's not what we're seeing here.
The throw to first, and it's a 1-2-3 inning. Reds go down quietly. Steep hill to climb. It's a 9-0 deficit. Back here at Great American Ballpark, bottom of the 6th. Now it's going to be Cody Sullivan. And this is a guy that doesn't just impact the game defensively. They count on him to deliver offense.
He's the first guy at the ballpark. He's got to study opposing hitters. He's got to get familiar with his starting pitcher for that night. And he's getting in the cage to take his swings. That's a whole lot, and so many times goes unnoticed. Good hard fastball up in the zone right there. They look really good coming in, but so hard to get on top of as a hitter.
And next is the designated hitter, Pete Crow Armstrong. And first offering is fouled off. Hit on the ground to the right side. And foul ball. They say you win. Stevenson to first. In time for the second out. Good job to clean it up after the drop third strike. So now it's the Cubs hitter in the 4-hole, Kyle Tucker. 3 for 3 with 3 singles. Trying to bunt his way on. And that's a foul ball. Two down, nobody on. And that bunted towards third. Whips it to first on the run. And very nicely done for the out. Offense held in check there. We're through 6 full. It's the Cubs 9 and the Reds nothing. And we're back. Now the number 2 hitter, Matt McClain. This one in the air. Horner puts it away for the out.
The offense needs to start showing some fight against this starter. He's doing his thing out there. They're going to have to push back at some point and make him work a little bit harder.
In now for the Reds, Ellie De La Cruz. A switch hitter batting right. There's a strike.
Pretty amazing. His first pitch strike percentage over 90%. You know you're getting something in the zone first pitch. So if you're a hitter, got to be ready to let it fly, even though he's had a lot of success on that first pitch of the at-bat.
Foul ball, still 0-2. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. One down, base is empty. And they'll do it again.
Well, he's desperately looking for that swing and miss. He's going to have to just change speeds a little bit, try to move it around, create just a little bit of illusion at the end.
Cut on and miss. Struck him out. That's his 8th strikeout of the game. Chris, 3rd time through the order, and a couple of quick outs for the starter.
Yeah, he's been very frugal today, economical with the pitch count.
Now batting Jamer Candelario. Breaking ball in there for a strike.
Not sure if he could be in more of a groove. Looks really relaxed. He's retired 7 straight. This guy's feeling it right now.
Next offering is in for a strike.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. With number 9 for him in this game. 9. Welcome back. Taking a look at our game summary.
The shortstop, Dansby. Watson.
That one is absolutely belted. This one looks like trouble. Makes the turn and heads for second. Pulls in with a double. 3rd hit for him today. And next for the Cubs, Michael Busch. 0 for 3 in this one. Ground ball, and that's through the infield. Coming home. The throw in. But it's offline, and it's a double-digit lead as they're up by 10. And his hitting streak continues. There have been almost no bad days for him in the past month.
This guy's running hot, Boog, and people around the league are paying serious attention to this streak now, especially the pitchers that are trying to slow him down.
So, man aboard, Ian Happ, the next Cub to hit. Smoke to right center, and this one's gonna go out of here. His 28th home run of the season. It's 12-0. That's their 3rd home run of the game.
They're having a lot of fun at the plate in this one. They've got the long ball working for them on autopilot. That one was a hanger, and pitchers typically don't get away with making a mistake like that. And right there, he made him pay.
Here comes the manager out of Tony Santillan will take over here.
64.
And he's done a great job keeping the ball in the park this year. The numbers stack up with some of the best in the game.
So up next, Nico Horner. Lifted in the air, right center field. Fairchild makes the grab, 1 away.
The 3rd baseman, number 5, John Birdie.
Now the 3rd baseman, John Birdie. This one in the air, right field. Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. And now the lineup turns over with 1 away. Well, he waited until the 7th, but that's the knock that'll extend his hitting streak. Singy, how much does it weigh on your mind when you're coming to the plate in the late innings with a streak going?
Yeah, quite a bit. And a hitter's supposed to say he's only focused on the current at bat. But, man, honestly, it's hard not to know that if you don't come up with the hit, your streak's over. So it's there, at least in the back of your mind.
Now a chance for Kelly Sullivan.
Ball one.
Just missed.
Ball one, no
Santillan,
strike.
27 years old, and he was a second-round pick back in 2015. Birdie over at first with one away. And that is out of play.
This is one of those situations defensively where you can't try to do too much. You got to make sure that you field the ball cleanly and get one out first. It's going to be tough to get two with this kind of speed in the batter's box.
Ground ball left side, could be two. Off balance feed, there's one. To first, not in time. Great effort there.
Now batting.
Tough play right there. Didn't really have enough time to set his feet and make a strong, accurate throw. Had to rush it, but he got it off and he got it there in time to get that out at second base.
Now the catcher up to hit, Cody Sullivan, known for his rocket arm behind the plate. First pitch just misses. The Cubs up big in this one here at the bottom of the seventh. Nice grab. Takes it himself, and he got him. Nicely done at first for the out. But they strike for 3 in the inning. 2 on this 2-run home run. We look ahead to inning number 8. You're watching Cubs baseball on the show Chicago. And welcome back to the ballpark. We go to the 8th, and ready to hit now for Cincinnati, Austin Hayes. Carson Kelly, the new catcher now. So he's back out to begin the 8th. Been a really nice outing for him so far, Singy.
He's thrown the ball really well. Kept hitters off balance, and he's been very efficient with that pitch count. But at this point, even though it's been relatively low, you start keeping an eye on it to make sure that he doesn't have any fatigue and injuring himself.
Ryan Presley will take over.
Compared to some days, this is a pretty low leverage appearance for him, so you should be fairly free and easy out there. Still have to keep yourself sharp and attack the strike zone.
Out to short. Tosses across to first. One up, one down.
Really nice job to get your first out of the ball game.
Center fielder, TJ.
Next for Cincinnati, TJ Friedl. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
There it was. Oh, here it is. Hit it. He gets a take, gets ahead in the count.
There's the strike. The Reds with a lot of ground to make up. And we're in the top of the 8th. Off the mark there. Ball one. Good eye in that spot.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Sets him down looking. Throws him with a backdoor slider.
Well, that's a pitch, that slider from an opposite-handed pitcher that you usually see very well, but for some reason he didn't pick it up, and it just kind of got into the strike zone late. Gave up on it a little bit early.
Next offering popped in the air, right field. Makes the grab, and that's the inning. This one pretty well decided at this point. Home half of inning number 8 straight ahead. It's the Cubs 12 and the Reds nothing. Back here in Cincinnati, bottom of the inning. Now it's the DH, Pete Crow Armstrong. Check swing, no appeal. Puts it in the air out towards left center. Hayes makes the catch, and there's one away. Kyle Tucker
Now
now at the plate.
right fielder, Kyle Tucker.
In the air, right field. Fairchild sizes this one up, makes the catch, and there's 2 away.
Up next for the Cubs, the shortstop.
2 down, base is empty. And now it's Dansby Swanson. That one hammered, but pulled foul.
Hey!
2 down, nobody
0-2
on.
is the count.
In the bottom half of the 8th inning.
This guy's not wasting any pitches. Hitters got to get into swing mode. This is a good time to expand the zone. Throw something maybe down in the dirt.
Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit.
Having himself a really
Now
nice game at the plate.
first
Just kept
baseman,
it simple.
Michael.
Played Pepper with the middle of the infield and
Look.
took it back where it came from, and there was just no one there to knock it down.
There goes the runner. Foul ball. Runner goes again. Left field. Hayes has it sized up. And that's the inning. Welcome back as we take a look at their upcoming
The right
schedule.
fielder, Stewart, Fairchild.
Presley back to work. There's a strike. 95 of that one. Presley, multi-time All-Star. He features a 4-seam fastball, a slider, a slurve, a changeup, and he works in a sinker. Gets a piece and stays alive. Foul ball. It stays 0-2.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Now a screamer into the outfield. Mena hauls it in, and there's 1 away. Christian Encarnacion Strand, the next to hit for the Reds. And that's in for a strike. That's a strike, and the count is 0-2.
He doesn't seem to like the pitch up. Hasn't offered on either one of those pitches. 0-2 count now. I think the guy's going to climb the ladder out there.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Just blown away in that at bat. 3 fastballs, all strikes. He wasn't even able to foul one off. There's not much you can take away from an at bat like that as a hitter, other than maybe there's something wrong with your eyes. Got to have better timing on the fastball next time.
Espinal now in the box, comes up empty with a swing there.
Good late sink on that fastball. Out of the hand, looks so good, and then by the time it gets in the hitting zone, hard to get the barrel to it.
The Reds down to their final strike. Got him, and that's the ball game.
Another day, another win. I really think this team has forgotten how to lose a ball game. It's been so long since they've lost. I really don't know what else to say. They're just a can't-miss ball club right now.
12-0 your final here in this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. Thanks for joining us.